Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ben, and this is Ben Does UGC. I created this channel because I wanted to go ahead and document my experience as a newer UGC creator and share all the tips and tricks and lessons I've learned along the way while this stuff is still fresh up in my head. I gotta be honest, I hesitated to even create this channel, create this video, because I still don't consider myself a successful UGC creator. And I think that's actually my competitive advantage, right? In the UGC world, there are so many brilliant, amazing, beautiful people who are successful. They're already established and they're making a lot of money. They've got courses, they've got, not everybody has courses, but some creators have courses, they have sponsorships, they have long-term collaborations, and the money is out there. But I am not at that stage yet. I'm a newer UGC creator, and I think that I could offer a really interesting and valuable perspective to people who are looking to break into the UGC industry. So, a little bit about me. I actually started UGC just about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. And I got to be honest, when I first started, I originally thought it was a scam for some reason. I have dabbled in other make money online things previously, and I thought it was just a situation where brands and businesses would send you free products on Amazon and you would review them and maybe get $5 or $10. I thought that's what UGC was. And I got to be honest, that does exist, although technically it's not allowed. A lot of brands, they still kind of work around this, and that is prevalent in some places. But honestly, UGC is a whole entire universe, and that is just like maybe like 0.1% of it. There are actual legitimate brands and businesses and well-established household names that are willing to pay a very significant amount of money for you to pick up your camera and press record and share your thoughts, your experience, your testimonials, your reviews with the whole wide world. And actually, you don't have to share it with the whole wide world. You just got to share with the brand, and then they'll take that and then use it in their marketing and advertising efforts. So the whole UGC universe, if you will, is extremely vast. It's diverse, and there are a lot of different angles and ways to get into it. And when I first started, I did not take it seriously at all. I signed up for one of the popular platforms and I created my profile. I did not have a huge social media following. I still don't have a huge social media following at this time, but I signed up. And at first, I don't even think I had any videos in my portfolio, but I got accepted into this campaign for this shoe company. And I was like, cool, they're going to send me some shoes. Now, I am a pretty active individual and I like working out, and I'm late 20s, so I'm not necessarily pre-diabetic or anything, but I got these orthopedic shoes for this diabetic footwear company, and I just, I was interested because I thought, let me go ahead and at least get some experience, get some exposure, and if this UGC see if this UGC thing is serious. So that was my first deal. I got a diabetic orthopedic shoe and took a couple pictures, took a video, and got the shoes in return. And I thought, you know what, this is kind of goofy. I am not interested in diabetic shoes or anything like that. And then I just forgot about it for many, many months. And then, life happened. I started researching a couple things and really got back into learning about UGC. And I realized I messed up. I messed up big time with that first gig that I did. I should have taken it seriously and I should have really put my best foot forward and developed a portfolio and established a long-term stuff. And this is an example of thing and a mistake that I've made that I want to go ahead and share with the whole wide world. So if you're getting into the UGC stuff, please take it seriously because all of these small little actions, they compound. And if you want to establish long-term relationships with these brands, they're going to remember this kind of stuff. So, I'm not the most proud of that, but I just want to put that out there, right? I want to go ahead and share the good and the bad and everything in between. So anyway, several months passed and I did not do anything in terms of UGC, but then started looking into it, started doing some research, and yeah, took it a little bit more seriously, actually built a real portfolio on Canva and created a bunch of different examples, right? UGC examples, testimonials, unboxings, how-tos, just a wide variety of content that I could display in my portfolio. I also got some UGC photography, and then I signed up for a couple other platforms. I started putting myself out there. I signed up for Join Brands, I signed up for Coley, and I signed up for Billo. I think those are the big three that I used when I was first getting started. And I actually started landing some opportunities. A lot of stuff was not the highest paying. A lot of stuff in the beginning was actually product exchange, free products. And at first, I said I was not that excited about an orthopedic shoe, but then I got some really cool socks and I thought socks were cool. And then, it kind of built from there. I got a gig for, I think, $40 on Billo. That took a little while to get approved, but I did that and then started stacking up those wins over time. And fast forward to actually just this past week, it is, it's February 2026. It's February 2nd, and I just got paid $3,000 for a collaboration I just did with a skincare company. And it was for their tattoo frost, which is awesome. So it's a product, and it's a product that I actually love and I enjoy and I use. And it's a brand that I would love to work with in the long term. So to date, I mean, I've made over, I don't know, $10,000 over the past year or so. And this is not to brag, this is just to put that out there. When I first started, I knew absolutely nothing about what I was doing. I did not take it seriously. I did not put 100% effort and focus into it. I wasn't very professional. And I lollygagged for many, many months. And then I eventually started taking it pretty seriously. And I was able to ramp up my income to a pretty decent amount. Now, this is by no means a full-time career or a gig for me yet, but I have learned throughout this experience and the experiences that I've had what works, what doesn't, and all the different things, right? How to build a portfolio, how to establish the social media presence, what kind of content actually converts, what brands want to see, what platform should you sign up for, which one should you skip, and all those different kinds of things. So I am, I'm browsing online on Reddit each and every single day, and I see so many amazing people who are getting started in their UGC career. And again, I'm not saying I'm some kind of expert and I'm making $20,000 a month. That's not true. I am, if you're watching this and you want to get started, I might just be a couple steps ahead of you. Maybe you are looking at the UGC, but you just don't know, should I start a portfolio? Or if I want to, what should I include? Or what platform should I use to actually build a portfolio? I can help with those kinds of things. I'd love to go ahead and share my experience and just be totally transparent and candid about this kind of stuff, because I do believe that UGC and the creator economy as a whole is growing. Not only do I believe it, it's actually factually true. It's billions and billions of dollars into this creator industry that's going on right now. I can go ahead and put up a graph right here if you don't believe me. But it's just such an interesting time to be alive. And I think that, it's really important to diversify your income stream. That's something I'm very passionate about. I think that it's good to save and invest and take care of yourself and your family financially. And I think that UGC could be a really great opportunity for a lot of people. So yeah, in this channel, or on this channel, I should say, I'm just gonna go ahead and document what I'm learning and what's working for me and all that stuff. So if you're interested, please go ahead and consider subscribing. I will leave all of my social links down below in the description, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.